Hey everyone. Today we're going to do some more instructive tactics, and this is my first recorded tactics session since I did the 20,000 tactics in one sitting challenge, so we'll see if that helps out. And also, I am going to be playing some music during this tactics session, so let me know if you guys like the music, or should we just keep doing it with no music? Because normally I have music going during my streams, but usually I don't have music going in my YouTube videos. So probably for like more of the tutorial type videos, I will continue not using music. But for some of these more like chill tactics videos, and like the instructive games videos, I was thinking we could start using music. So let me know if you like the music or if we should just go back to no audio. I seriously don't know, so I really need your guys' help, whether you guys like it or not. So just let me know, and we're gonna see if doing these 20,000 tactics paid off. So let's get started. And not sure why this is not updating. There we go. All right, let's take a look at this position. All right, looks like we got an endgame. Okay, so first we've got a check. We've got a check on c8. And that looks like it wins the bishop, but can we stop this pawn? That's the question. So knight c8 check. Suppose king f8, and that way knight takes. Yeah, that's way too slow. You can never get there. So we also have this check, knight d5 check. It seems like we can't stop this h-pawn no matter what we do. Okay, I think knight c8 check is probably the first move. Just based on intuition. Knight c8 check, and then... Okay. I suppose king f8. We have this e7 check, but then the bishop just takes. Even takes, and we can't even promote our own pawn because black's king is inside the box. So knight c8 check, king f8. Takes, h2, king f6, h1 queen, e7 check, king g8, e8 queen, king h7, queen g6, king h8, knight f7, checkmate. Okay, so that actually works. We allow black to queen, but we queen ourselves. So that, I don't think there's any other lines, but let me just double check this. Knight c8, king f8, knight takes d6. If king back to e7, then we can simply go knight e4 and h2 and knight f2, and we have this passed pawn and we have this passed pawn, so it's gonna win. Yeah, so I think that's it. Okay, king d8. So I wasn't expecting this move. Oh wait, no, this was the other line. This was the other line. But we still have to take this bishop, and then okay, we'll just calculate this out just to be sure. So knight takes d6, h2. King f6, h1 equals queen. e7 check, king c7. Then you promote to a queen, And then... okay. We'll start with this, because that's got to be the next move. And now... probably king f6 has to be the next move. Because if we give, like, a knight check, like knight f7 check, then just king e7. And there's no deflection tactic with bringing the king to e7, so I think it's got to be king f6. Yep, okay, and then h1 equals queen. So this has got to be the next move, and then king c7. Yeah, okay. That was an easy tactic. Easy tactic. So king c7, probably just e8 equals queen, and then if queen f3, knight f5, probably. And if queen h6, then queen g6. So I think you can escape the checks. Alright, we'll go to the next one. Okay. So, first move that screams out to be played is queen c3, because it aligns the queen with the king for some discoveries with the rook, and the king cannot escape those discoveries. So, also the queen is attacked, so it'd probably be a good idea, probably be wise to move the queen. Also a nice thing about queen c3, I don't think there's any perpetuals like queen c3 and then black tries to get out of it by sacking the rook to give her perpetual. So queen c3, rook takes g2, takes, and then the queen covers d2. I mean, I guess this rook is still set up with discoveries, and the rook is going to be able to block any check, which then would be a check on black's king. So I don't think there's anything. I think this is just queen c3, very simple, and I'm going to be very surprised if this is incorrect. Okay, and then okay, so c5, the idea is if you play rook f1 and you say, okay, I'm going to win your queen, black plays queen d4 and gets out of it. So you got to play rook takes d6 instead, and then you can do this. So another pretty easy one, another pretty easy tactic. All right, rook e4. Okay. So we can take this h-pawn and threaten checkmate. Oh wait, no, that's not checkmate because the knight defends. I just realized. We also have rook d1, which looks like a nice move. So the question is, I think black is maybe threatening knight g6, and you can't take because rook f4, and it's a fork on the king and the queen. And if you go to e8, then there's queen g8, king d7, bishop block doesn't do anything because the knight guards the squares, so also there's this queen and the rook are on the same diagonal. If only the knight were gone. Be a nice fork. Also, the queen is nearly trapped. Alright, but yeah, this rook d1 idea almost works, I think, except if it weren't for this knight g6 move. There's not even any like Alright, I'm just gonna think for a little bit. Okay, let's calculate this further. Usually if you think a line doesn't work, a good idea is to calculate further than you think you'd need to calculate. Because sometimes there's some way you can save the position that you don't see because you stopped calculating too early. So let's look at this again. Rook d1, knight g6 takes rook f4. Queen takes f4. Pawn takes f4. Rook takes b1, and you get 2 minor pieces and a rook. You get 2 minor pieces and a rook for the queen. So that's like... My feelings about 2 minor pieces and a rook for a queen are like a little variable in like an actual game. Especially when the king safety is not very good. Like, if the king safety were very good, then I would probably take that trade any day. But I don't know, my king feels not very safe. I don't know if I would go for this in a real game, but I do think this is the answer. This rook d1, and you're just threatening checkmate with queen g1. So I'm pretty sure this is it. Yeah, and then knight g6, of course, and I think you have to take this. I'm pretty sure you can't go king e8. That just seems you'd just be sacking the bishop, or also allowing yourself to be exposed. Wow. Okay. Whoa. I'm really surprised that it was not this. Actually, I'm not super surprised, but because like it kind of felt off, like having... Usually, if you get like a trade, like a rook and 2 minor pieces for a queen, sometimes the queen can still be better if the kings are not safe. So I was kind of feeling a little off on this, just like based on my intuition. So I guess it is king e8, which I'm very surprised by this move. So let's see, king e8, queen g8, king d7 is the only move. And I guess you're actually fine. I didn't bother to look past this, but there are no checks. There's no... Knight f8, just bishop takes f8. White doesn't have time to take because there's a checkmate threat, so... Wow, I'm surprised. Oh, e6, there's e6. I totally missed e6. I missed e6. So we just if we take this, then there's queen takes e6. So where can we go and there's no more checks? King d6 and we get skewered. That's not good. King c7. There's rook c4. Okay, e6 is tricky. king c7 is the move I want to play. Rook c4 is the only move. King b4, rook takes b4, king a7. And there's no more checks. No more checks. I think it's king c7. And then king b8. Oh, wait. I totally forgot about this. So it's got to be king b6. King b6. And he has to sack the queen, so... Wow. Alright. Very interesting tactic. 4.7% pass rate. Very difficult. Yeah. This is one of those tactics that's trying to say, you know, the moves that you immediately discard, you shouldn't always immediately discard them, especially in like a slow time control. So that's something I know, but it's something I need to now apply. That can be hard in chess. You know it, but you just need to apply it. I'm sure a lot of people can relate to that. Okay, we'll probably do one or two more tactics. Okay, so there's a mate threat on g7. Queen f2 check is the first move that sticks out to me. There's also this knight c3 check. Queen f2 check looks nice. Queen f2 check. If king d1, there's checkmate in 1, so the king has to go to d2. And then... Then what checks do we have? There's this knight check, but that just gives up a knight. And I don't think you get anything for that. There's this queen check, that also gives up a knight, but you might get something for that. And then queen d4 check. You just go in a circle. You can just go in a circle forever. So this queen h2 check, and then rook h2. I don't think you get anything from it. Okay, we'll look at knight c3 check. Okay, knight c3 check, and king has a couple moves. King f1, there's queen f2 checkmate, so that one's out. The only other moves are king f3, king e3, or king d3. So let's take a look at all of those. No, it just seems like too many lines. Like, I know that's weird, kind of a weird thing to say, but like, king takes e3, I don't see it. Tricky, yo. Tricky. Queen f2 check. King d3. problem is you have to keep checking because there's a mate threat. And then once you get back around here, there's just king there, and it's the same position basically. Is it just that? You just make a draw? I mean, black is maybe winning here, so I don't know. Probably not winning, actually. I mean, it's probably... I don't know, man. Alright, well, we're approaching the 5-minute mark, so I don't want to keep you guys waiting for too long. So... I don't think this is right, but I'm going to guess knight c3. Oh, it is right. Okay. Well, we're going to have to look at all the other lines once we finish this tactic. So, it was my best guess, knight c3 check. Because queen f2 check just looked like there was no way it could have worked. So now we have another choice to make. We can do queen f4 or queen f2. Queen f4 or queen f2. Oh wait, queen f2. Duh. And then king g4 is the only move. And then you take and trade queens, so it's very simple. Alright. I don't know what I was missing there, but you guys can you guys see this well? Oh, let me give me a sec here. Sorry about this. Alright. Okay, we'll just leave it like this for now. Knight c3. Okay, king d3. Queen d4, and that's checkmate. So that makes sense. King takes e3. Queen f4. King d3 is the only move. And e4 check. Oh wow, the bishop defends. And then white has a few moves, so king c4 and b5. I wonder if this is a study or a position from a game. E4 and then king c2. It's this and here. There you go. And then the last option, queen takes. I mean, it's just giving up a queen, so it's lost anyway. But this is also checkmate. All right. Wow. So I mean, sometimes you get lucky. Chess is, some people don't think it, but chess is also a game of luck. That might seem like it goes against everything but sometimes you play a move and it just happens to be right, and if that's not luck, then I don't know what it is. You might sometimes you just get lucky in chess. So yeah, knight c3. Probably would have played knight c3 in a real game too, because I would have just saw queen f2 doesn't work, so I got to go for like knight c3. Maybe not. Maybe the fact that this is a tactics trainer is affecting what move I played, but we can never know. All right, well, I'm just rambling on nothing. So, I'm pretty tired, and this video is already long enough. So I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you learned something. Let me know if you guys liked the music in this video, or should we just go back to no music for these videos? I don't know. I don't think I have anything else to say. So thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe and like the video, and I'll see you next time. So thank you for watching.